Hey, it's me, your dream. I'm just sitting up here waiting for you to bring me back to the real world or fall asleep long enough for me to show you another visual of what could happen. Don't worry, it's cozy in here and also safe. But I would like to see the world though. It's always been a dream of mine, no pun intended. Hey, remember that time in the fifth grade when you first thought of me? Or when you first told your parents and friends? I know watching them laugh may have dimmed the lights in here, but they didn't put them all the way out. The only reason I can still see is because you still think about me sometimes. Hey, remember in the eighth grade when you wrote me on a piece of paper and told the class for an assignment? That was so cool to hear you speak me back into the world. But shortly after that, the teacher said something that made you put me away for a long time. She said, "That will be the day I." Yeah. After that, I thought wasn't going to see you again. Then, one day in the 12th grade, it got crowded in here. So many others moved in, but they weren't the same. They all had different agendas, and some, if not most, moved in from other people's dream world. I almost gave up on the idea of seeing the world until they started going away after you moved. When you started working your first job, everything lit up. It was a daily thing for us to vision what could happen. Then you started school. When that became the focus, I became the driver. It was like NASCAR. Even days you didn't want to, I drove you to go study. But when school was over, you looked back at all the hard work you did, and only one thing remained. That was me, your dream. These days, I can only think about the good times because after your first failure, you sort of gave up on me. It's like we went through all of that for nothing. I'm still very much alive, and you're more than capable. But fear has taken over most of the space in here. We fight daily, but he usually wins. You work so much these days just to pay the bills and watch others' dreams come true on TV, Facebook, or YouTube. Why do you keep me around if you're not even going to use me? What is my purpose now? The world can benefit from me if only I wasn't locked in here. Why don't you take another chance and risk failure so I can beat this fear out of you? Give me life and I will show you what you've always wanted your life to be. Please free me from this place. The only thing I need you to do is